It's definitely a calmer video today. I feel like lately all of my videos have been pretty cracked out, which is a lot of fun. The thing about posting daily is like sometimes you get in front of the camera even when you're not feeling it, and then this like wild child comes out and you're feeling good, you're feeling it, and you have a good time. Sometimes you really have the yearning to sit in front of the camera and then just like you don't really have the energy or the ideas. You have the intention, but you don't have an idea of how you're going to execute it or the energy to do it. So it's pretty late. It's like 8 o'clock. Usually by now I would already be starting to edit the video that I filmed, and now I'm just filming it now. I'm going to keep it pretty short and sweet, but I just wanted to make sure that I'm putting something out there because posting daily is something that I'm really trying to stick to. Even if I miss a day or so, I want it to be consistent pretty much every day. It's been really good so far, and I'm just happy that I'm liking the process. So I wanted to talk to you about the intentions, my intended outcome, my goals, why I'm doing this. And plus I want to explain to anyone watching what you're in for and what the pattern is between all of my videos, because maybe you don't see one, and that's okay because I'm very new and I don't have that many videos out. But let me just explain the kind of stuff I want to put out there. I want to put out an overlying message that promotes individuality, self-love, and unconventional creativeness. Doing all of this to better yourself and build your character while also not taking yourself that seriously. I want to be a resource for people to relate to when it comes to body image issues, when it comes to trying to grow creatively, and trying to establish your character as a person. I don't have my elevator pitch for my channel quite yet. It's roughly there and it comes out in different variations every time. And usually I include the words unconventional, creative, individuality, and self-love. So the unconventional creative. I don't think there's nearly as much resources out there that promote people embracing creativity when they don't have a conventional talent. I feel like now in this generation, we are able to use talents that wouldn't have had an outlet 10 years ago. I wouldn't have had a career 10 years ago. I wouldn't know what to do with my creativity, and as much as people make fun of YouTube and social media, it's really been such a great platform for creativity. I've always been someone who's considered themselves creative, but I could never sketch, I could never paint, and I'm not a photographer. I'm not a musician, but I do have a lot of creative energy that I've started to notice gets kind of seeped out into social media. The more that I use social media just as a hobby, just for social purposes, the more that I noticed that I was kind of good at it. Not good at it like I had a following, but I discovered that I was good at making content. I think that there's more outlets to creativity than we realize. I feel like I'm speaking very broad but in my head it does make sense, so I apologize that this sounds very general. For someone who's naturally right-brained and creative, it's very draining if you don't figure out ways to release that energy. So that's what I want to be here for. The next aspect, self-love and self-esteem. I've already done a few videos about body image, and so far I've been getting a lot of good responses. I'm hearing that people are watching my video and that it was meaningful to them and it actually meant something to them, and I really do think that I'm headed in a good direction, and I'm not too stressed out about the end result right now. I just want to enjoy the process as much as possible. I mean, the whole objective of this channel is to embrace my messy, vibrant, creative, self-loving life. And if I was promoting all of that and not indulging in it myself, then it would be very unfulfilling for me. So I'm gonna have as much fun in this journey as I can possible and not stress out about what I want the outcome to be. Let's talk about what I want the outcome to be. I do have intentions. I don't want this channel to just be about me. I'm not here to create a channel that's all about me. I feel like that's a huge misconception when it comes to social media influencers, because a lot of them are just in it to be a public figure. I don't plan on just showing you guys like what I'm eating for breakfast every day. I'm not in this for anything other than a creative outlet, an audience I can relate to, and being a resource for that audience. With that being said, yes, I do want to build an audience, and that doesn't necessarily mean like that I'm hungry for subscribers, but I mean, obviously I want to grow. I want an audience to grow. I want to build a community, because I think that that will eventually lead into some other goals that I have. And lastly, just to not take themselves too seriously. Yeah, I'm trying to influence all of these different messages and concepts to people, but also at the end of the day, like, as much as we get stressed out about body image or life success or just who we are as a person, I think that so far what I've noticed in my channel is that I like to talk about all of these messages about life and whatever, but I also like to mask it with a comedic relief, because I think that, yeah, we can talk about all of this, we can try to better ourselves and work on character development, and we can work together to flourish, but we can also just not take it all so seriously as well. Sorry that this is like a pretty chill, like slow-paced video, because I just did want to continue to connect. I'm not trying to just throw content out there that's not meaningful, but I want to just do what feels genuine to me instead of like planning out a content calendar or anything. So that's also, I think, my favorite part about this is that I'm finally doing work in creative projects that are for me, and I can decide what I want to talk about, and I can do my own branding. I'm not coming up with a brand for someone else's company. I mean, I'm doing that during the day, but then I can come home and work on my own stuff, which I've noticed already in my self that it's been so beneficial, and it makes me feel so good. Yeah, just thanks for watching. Please keep watching, and yeah, I do have a lot of new ideas for videos, so I'm not just pulling ideas out of my ass every day. I do have plans, but on days where plans fall through or I don't have a plan, I still want to at least sit in front of the camera and have a genuine conversation, because my overall goal is to connect. So if I can't entertain, if I can't construct a beautifully creative, well thought out video, then I just would like to connect, because that's the goal. I've been so calm and zen in this video. It's just kind of my mood right now. I have a candle lit right there. I have a candle lit right there. Yeah, okay. Alright, bye. I was gonna say have a good night, but like, I don't know when you're watching this. I don't know your life. Time to edit and go to sleep. Okay, bye.